It is October 14th, 2018. As of today, I'm getting back into eating one meal a day, or OMAD. So this will basically be like OMAD 2.0. A couple weeks ago, on October 1st, I hit my heaviest weight of 260 pounds. That following Sunday on the 7th was my 34th birthday, and now it's a week later. So I've had a couple weeks to think about it, and when I think back to what's worked for me in the past, intermittent fasting has worked for me, especially eating one meal a day. My original OMAD experiment started in mid-October 2016 and lasted for about 3 months. I lost like 25 pounds in the first 2 months, and I maintained it the third month. I was making a lot of YouTube videos and basically overworking myself and kind of getting stressed out. So I guess something had to give. I guess the one meal a day thing had to give. But now it's 2 years later, and I think I'm ready to give it another try because it was working for me. I just need to stick with it. As soon as I stopped, I gained all the weight back. So what I was doing back then was I was eating one meal within 1 hour, one time per day, usually in the evening. And I would basically start the meal out with a big salad. I would add beans to it, milled flaxseed and balsamic vinegar. And then I'd let that digest for about 20 minutes. Then I would have my main course. And I think I want to go back to doing that. I did get to a point where I added a midday snack to kind of hold me over to the one meal. I'm not going to do that at first this time around. However, if I feel like I need to do that, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I may end up tweaking it in the future. But for right now, just starting out, I just want to stick with the one meal in the evening, one vegan meal in the evening. And I'm not going to worry about macros like carbs, fat, protein. I'm not going to worry about calories. I'm just going to eat whatever I want as much as I want. And yeah, so I weigh about 255 pounds. My goal weight is 180 pounds. I need to lose about 75 pounds to get down to my goal weight of 180. I have weighed 180 before, very briefly in 2008, about 6 months after I went vegan. So I've done it before, I can do it again. I just wanted to make a quick video. I am getting back into eating one meal a day. I plan on posting videos showing what I'm eating and giving updates. That's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Driving home from work on day 2 of OMAD 2.0.
These results suggest that simply eating a handful of berries every day, one easy and delicious dietary tweak, may slow your brain's aging by more than 2 years.
Shopping for food. Look what I just found. Kombucha marked down to $1. And those are only $1.04. I am totally getting every single one of those. My one meal for tonight is kombucha. I'm just going to drink about half a cup of that before the meal. Green juice, strawberries, salad. I'm using Kroger Field Greens. I actually forgot to buy a can of beans, so as an alternative, I'm going to make some red lentils and put that in the salad. Mashed potatoes, which I'm going to make with almond milk. Sauerkraut. For the main course, I'm going to eat Boca meatless chicken. I'm going to put them on onion buns, and I'm going to put some vegan mayonnaise on it. About half a cup of kombucha, cold pressed green juice, strawberries, salad with lentils, milled flaxseed, and balsamic vinegar. Boca meatless chicken with mashed potatoes and sauerkraut on the side. About half a cup of kombucha. Cold pressed green juice. This is cucumber, celery, romaine, lemon, ginger, lime, kale, spinach. Salad with lentils, milled flaxseed, and balsamic vinegar. I usually put beans in it, like fava beans, black beans, or chickpeas, but I forgot to buy beans, so I'm using lentils. I forgot to eat the strawberries before the salad. I usually eat the fruit or berries before the salad, but I'll go ahead and eat these now. I'm going to let that digest for about 20 minutes. Now for the main course, Boca meatless chicken on onion buns with mashed potatoes and sauerkraut on the side. So normally what I do on nights when I don't make a YouTube video, I eat the salad, and then while that's digesting, then I'll make the main course. But for the sake of making a video and getting the picture, I make it all at once. So, just going to go ahead and take a bite. That is good. During my original OMAD experiment, I would watch something while I ate, but this time I think I want to practice mindful eating, which is basically where you just enjoy the meal. So I'm just gonna finish this. Alright, I got one down. Now for the other one. These are pretty good. I put tomato, red onion, lettuce, and vegan mayonnaise on it. Last bite. Alrighty then, that was pretty good. I'm pretty full. So this was day 2 of OMAD 2.0. OMAD stands for 1 meal a day. I'm calling it 2.0 because this is my second attempt at eating 1 meal a day. My first attempt was for a few months in late 2016, early 2017. So now I'm giving it another try because it was working for me. I just need to stick with it. So this was my first work day this time around, and I wanted to mention that I think one thing that's going to help me this time is that my situation at my job has changed. Before, I was sitting in a cubicle, not talking to anybody, and thoughts about food and my diet would run through my head all day. A couple months ago, I was transferred to a different department, and long story short, I'm on the phone talking to people all day, and I've noticed that when I'm on the phone, I'm not thinking about food and diet. I'm just trying to get through the phone call, so I think that'll help me. And I noticed that today, I wasn't even aware that I was fasting most of the time that I was on the phone. So, like I said, I think that'll help me this time. Also, I have my first experience to look back on and remind myself of the mistakes I made and the things I did right. So I'm really hoping to make this a long-term change. I think intermittent fasting is a really good hack for weight loss and health and longevity, and I really like the 1 meal a day technique. So I plan on posting more videos showing what I'm eating and giving updates. That's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.